What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Survive in Java series. And we are in very cramped quarters at the moment. Yesterday we went sort of like caving. I went just running around in different cave systems with Sai, and then I came across a copper ore vein, which, to be fair, me and Sai didn't realise where it was until about halfway through. And then I think Sai found one of the actual raw ore blocks, and then we sort of carried on harvesting. I think in total we managed to sort of claim up, I think it was like 9 stacks worth of copper blocks from like one ore vein, and I don't think we even chased it on that far. So I thought that I'd head out and I'd do some mining and just see how easy or how difficult it is to find. Now, I don't know if this is definitely one or not, but what I have found is that if you dig into granite and then you come across stone and copper mixed sporadically within the granite, that it tends to be a copper vein. Well, as far as I know, it tends to be that way, because usually if you get normal copper, like granite sort of veins like this, you may get sort of chunks of copper in it, but it won't be mixed in with normal stone. And I have been mining for a very long time. So I actually started off down in this cavern here just east of the village, and this village is over near our what site? The industrial zone. So I sort of just flew off to the north a little bit, found a bit of the newly generated chunks, and then I just started strip mining. So in total, how many blocks is this? It's just shy of 1,000 blocks I had to mine, and I'm mining at Y level 24 just because this was counted as the middle point. The granite and copper veins only generate above Y level 0. It can stretch below Y level 0, but it will only generate, and then you have the tough and iron ore veins that generate below Y level 0. So let's just actually see if this is one. But yeah, as you can see, it's like you'll get the random copper that's mixed in with stone and granite going through this, and it will be all over the place. I don't know if it's going to stretch off further up or further down though, but that's one of the raw ore blocks that you can actually get. That's a telltale sign that it's definitely a copper vein. So what I am going to do is I'm going to trace this thing out. This is all the copper that I got on the way here. So we're going to be putting our new lot of copper in this box here that we get from the actual vein itself. And I'll bring you back after I finish mining this entire vein. Well, once I finish chasing it and I can't find out where else it goes. And what I've been doing is carrying TNT redstone each time I come up against a granite chunk. I just put a piece of TNT, let it blow up, and then I've done the poke technique where you just poke out in each direction to see if there's any like copper ore or stone mixed in with the granite sort of vein, just to tell, and then you sort of move on to the next section. But yeah, this has been pretty much what I've been doing for the last like 20 minutes or so. And before we progress with today's episode, I thought I'd bring you back just to check out one of the copper veins, because they are pretty rare and I don't know how often they appear in the world, but this is now the second one, and I'm hoping to get quite a bit of copper. This way I don't have to worry about copper when it comes to the industrial build area. But yeah, this looks like it's going to go off in multiple directions, and I've got to be really careful with my lighting because I've got dynamic lights on, which means everywhere that I mine automatically looks like it's lit up, but technically it really isn't. So I guess I'm going to carry on mining this entire area out until I get completely driven mad by it. But yeah, I'll catch you back after I finish mining. Alright then, guys, so finally managed, well, didn't find, I'm going to start that again. Okay then, guys, so I actually came over and helped me clear out a bunch of this area. I ended up putting down the beacon just because the actual vein sort of started off over in this direction, and it sort of spread off in that direction as well as that direction, and we have gone round tearing up the terrain and we still haven't reached the end of it. But I could probably show you just a sort of quantity of copper that we've managed to grab. So that's what, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, just shy of 15 stacks of copper ore blocks, and then whatever's in my inventory. So reorganise that. So it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, just like shy of 15 stacks, which is pretty good going, plus all of the rest of these goodies. And that's not including the goodies that we got on the way here, which is yeah, just an immense amount of copper, which should hopefully tide us over for a little while. But I am gonna have to quickly draw out these sponges, and then what we'll do is in between this cut and the next one, I will break down all of the copper that I've got on this trip, and then I will smell it all, block it all, and then we can see what the final outcome is, and then we could go over to the Winter Village area to do some building for this episode, because I definitely want to make a little bit of progress over there today. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you back in a bit. Alright then guys, we're back here at base, and after breaking them all up and sort of boxing them all up, this is how much extra copper that we need to now go and smelt. So this is our copper supply at the moment, and I managed to get another 9, 10, 11, nearly another 12 stacks of copper ore by doing a little bit of adventuring yesterday. But yeah, we are not going to be short of copper for a very long time, but I do actually have to go around and tidy up in here. But that's for another day. What I am going to do is, there is a pufferfish. Okay, so it is somewhere over there, and it's been poisoning me like every single time that I come in and out, and it was a retaliation from Sai from when I set up like a bunch of continuous ringing bells every single time that she slept. So this is sort of my comeuppance. If I'm able to find where it is. Where are you? Okay, so there it is. How best to get this? Because I don't want to kill the pufferfish. Ouch. Okay, so that's definitely not an appropriate name, but nevertheless, we got him in a bucket now. So let's do that, and I'm fine leaving. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to happen. What are you? Are you all? Thank you. Okay, do that, and then do that, and then do 1, 2, 3, 4, do that. Okay, happy days. So I'm going to have to drop off this pufferfish somewhere. I know that Cloud's waiting for me, because we're going to go and actually work on the Christmas tree in the Winter Village now. So yeah, let's head on over there, and I'll bring you back once we're over there. Alright then guys, so we're over here at the Winter Village now, and as you can see there is a lot of different coloured wool marked out. I'm not sure if I showed this to you before or not, but this is marking out like where all the houses and the pathways are going to go. The brown are the pathways, the reds are the buildings, and the green is where we want the tree to be. So that's what we're going to be working on now, and we're just going to try to get a natural sort of decently shaped spruce tree. Rather large, and then we're going to fill it out with more leaves, is what I think the plan is. He's put on, you know what, I'll put on my elf hat just because he's got his antlers on. Yeah, so what we're going to do is put some dirt down there, probably tear this thing down actually, because this is going to be like seriously in the way, so we can get rid of that, and then we're obviously going to decorate this afterwards. So can we like get rid of you? Yeah, we're going to need some blocks and resources on us in order to do this as well, and we have set up our little storage room, which is just over here. All of the coloured walls are over here on the left, and we've got a bunch of different assortment blocks. Spruce leaves, the rando blocks would be dirt, which is in here, which is happy days, and then it's our wood, and hello villager, go away. So we have already got a bunch of villagers that are randomly running around, but yeah, what I want to do is just patch this in. Not with you. Let's do that. There we go. That should change back now. So you ready to try grow this? I don't know what you're doing. Okay. Wow. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna get the spruce saplings. Fuck's sake, Clowd. And see if we can't grow a decently looking tree. We got bone meal. Fairly sure we brought bones over with us, didn't we? Oh, we've got some bone meal, and I think I've got some. Yeah, you're proud of that one, are you? Is it even filled up yet? Is it half filled? No, it's half filled. Yeah, it's very slow. That's how comes we got the massive area. That's all cauldrons that me, Steak and Sai put down. Maybe I'll get some by Christmas. Yeah, or I could just show you where the massive pitch of cauldrons is. Might save you some time if you're after powdered snow. Yeah, it's not far from here. I don't think it is anyway. Yeah, it's over to the west from where we are. It's just like one continuous snow biome. That is not the right shaped tree at all, is it? I think it's up where? How? I could have sworn I just chopped down all of the wood. How the hell is he up there? Did you grow a tree underneath a villager? Okay. We're going to be replacing this ground anyway. Let's wait for some more saplings to fall. Yeah, let's grow another tree. Hopefully this one may be a bit better. It's the right shape. We're going to have to fill out the bottom section and add a bit more onto the top. But yeah, I'm happy with that tree. So we want to grab a bunch of leaves and whatnot from the storage shed.
Churchill comes over here to say we're doing splendidly, but it's very cold out here in the snow, marching to and from the enemy. Oh, I say it's tough, I have had enough, can you stop the cavalry? Say, oh yes, yet again, can you stop the cavalry? Mary Bradley waits at home in the nuclear fallout zone. Wish I could be dancing now in the arms of the girl I love. Wish I was at home for Christmas. Bang, that's another bomb on another town. Wilders are and Jim Hefty. If I get home, lift up, tell the tale. I'll run for all presidencies. If I get elected, I'll stop. I will stop the cavalry.
Alright then guys, so we've managed to get the tree sort of put up in place. We've got all the presents and stuff sitting around the bottom. So yeah, like from this point onwards, me and Cloud are sort of just going to be building the building sort of separately. We thought that we'd work on the tree together, and obviously some of the larger ones that we decide to do we'll probably work on together. The pathways we'll sort of have to decide upon together on how we want them to look, but I'm quite happy with the tree. And if you're wondering what these gifts are from or how we got them, the texture pack that we're using obviously uses the 3D images via the Define CIT tags, I believe. It's the same way that you have the 3D hats on your character. So yeah, we're just utilising that with some named pumpkins and item frames in order to get the larger gift boxes, just to add a little bit more detail, and I'm extremely happy with it. And it does look really nice. I like the little star decorations, and then we've got the star on top which actually glows at night, which looks amazing. And yeah, I'm pretty happy, and unfortunately I know that I've got ridiculous amounts of footage recorded for this episode, so I'm going to have to whittle it down one way or another. But hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode, and next episode we're probably going to get on to working on the build for over the villager breeder. I've actually had to cap it off and allow them just to get stuck underneath that block there now, just because we haven't got any houses up and we are getting a bit of an influx of villagers that are now wandering around, and we don't want them straying too far. So we have got a few beds down here for them, and a couple of them have linked up to these cauldrons in order to be level workers, so you know, at least they've got something to do in the meantime. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode, and hopefully I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.